For generations, Australian families have played board games. Snakes and Ladders, pictured, has long been a favourite with its unique combination of both ladders and snakes. But in which country did this game originate? The answer in just 27 seconds.
You sunk my battleship.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Climb up a ladder, slide down a snake. It's the sort of thing OH&S had cracked down on at a building site, but in life it's unavoidable. All of us, I think, dream of ascending to the very highest rung that Providence will allow. But who of us, if we're honest with ourselves, can resist the lure of a sleek reptilian slippery dip back to square one? It's what we do here every week. Just when we think we've nutted out who is the finest generation who ever lived, it's off the step stool and on to Sir Hiss and new challenges to meet. And let's meet those new challenges tonight, shall we? Thank you. Our first generation learned road safety from the cover of Abbey Road. Always across the crossing and in single file. Mind you, that Volkswagen is illegally parked and I do think Paul should be wearing shoes. Anyway, let's welcome baby boomers Amanda Keller and H.G. Nelson.
Yes. Tremendous to be here, Sean.
Amanda, how are you? H.G., nice to see you.
Well, fit as a trout, Sean. To lead off, yes, I'm pig-biting mad.
Are you?
And I didn't learn much off the cover of Abbey Road.
No?
I never looked at it as a road safety thing. I just thought, oh, hello, Paul's dead.
Yes.
That's one for the baby boomer buffs
Yes,
who are there
right.
to remember.
You're right, you're quite right.
He
'cause
had
it does...
the no shoes on look, which
Yes.
was popular, I think, with the Italian people of the time to
think so.
indicate they were dead.
It was very, very interesting, H.G., and I'll give you a point for that already.
Can I tell you about a Slade record cover?
Please. After. We'll build that in. Our next generation learned road safety from Hector the cat. Mind you, is it wise to take safety advice from an animal with 9 lives? I give you Generation X's Charlie Pickering and Chrissy Swan. Hi, Charlie, how are you? Chrissy, how are you? You're on the circle at the moment?
I am, yes.
It's a Channel 10 program?
It is, imagine that.
Now, this is like every day, isn't it? This is every day. You're in there, you're trapped with people that you probably hate by now.
Oh, I'm actually in love with those girls in a non-lesbian way.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's different, very different from Big Brother. You're trapped every day, but you like these people.
Yeah, that's right, and we don't have a hot tub.
Because you were in Big Brother. Which one were you in?
I was in Big Brother 7 years ago.
Which number was that? Was that the...
3.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
It was the best one,
That was good. That was the standout one.
Yes.
Excellent. It's good to hear.
Do you know what's amazing about the fact that Chrissy was on Big Brother 7 years ago?
Yeah.
Is that we still remember her name.
Well, you know, I've got it written down here.
Yeah.
All right, Chrissy, we won't forget you. And thank you very much for coming along tonight. And finally, thanks to driving simulators like Death Cars and Monster Truck Madness, our newest generation of Australians know more about road safety and driving etiquette than ever before. Gen Y's Josh Thomas and Tim Blackwell. Hey, Josh, how are you? Tim, can I ask you this, because I'm curious. This is actually my board from when I was a little boy, and in those days playing Snakes and Ladders was like a cautionary tale. And you see, if you were at the top of the snake, say here, the little boy is going to hit the pig with his stick, you know, so he gets punished for that. He goes down the snake and then he is beaten soundly by this man with a stick. You see? But as I understand it, the modern day Snakes and Ladders boards don't have these cautionary tales on it. You would have played it more recently than I. Did you see this when you played it? When you were
I
born?
don't remember it, no. There's no beatings, there was no murders,
What's
there was
the
no
point?
robberies.
Just watch out around snakes.
Yeah, exactly. Careful, there's a snake. Yeah.
This makes the game pointless, don't you agree?
We'll be very good here today.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
Tim Black will be very good today. That's his promise to you. OK, let's jump into the bathysphere and descend into the abyss as we play our very first game, Name That Tea. Now, Marlon Brando first wore a T-shirt in A Streetcar Named Desire in 1951. It was white, had nothing written on it, and was a marketing disaster. But the idea caught on and was refined by promotions people, and now everybody who is anybody, and a considerable number of people who aren't, are walking around inadvertently advertising things. All you need to do is tell me what it is that's being advertised on the T-shirt. Okay, have a look up here. Here's the very first one. Here it is there. Does anyone know Gem Y already?
Twister.
What's that?
Twister.
Twister, starring Helen Hunt. That's exactly what it is. That is Twister. Well done, that's a point. So you're equal now with Baby Boomers. Here's the next one. This is a fun thing. Have a look at this. Tell me what this relates to. Gem Y.
Seriously, what is what?
Does it advertise Smart Tech Electronic Superstore?
It does. Well, I guess technically you're right, but I can't give it to you for that because that's just reading the T-shirt.
Yeah, but
It relates to another thing, you see. Another thing in fiction, perhaps. Generation X.
Is it 40-year-old virgin?
It is 40-year-old virgin. That's where the Steve Carell character works. You see. And Jane Lynch and a lot of other people. All right, here we go. And Paul Rudd. OK, here's another T-shirt. And the idea is to tell me what it relates to. Don't just read the T-shirt, because I think that'd be too easy, that game. Baby Boomers.
I'm just going to read the T-shirt.
Yeah, why not?
No.
No, you're reading too much into it. No, it's not that. It's something a bit simpler. Gen Y.
is it? Do you know? Is it just Space Invaders?
Space Invaders is the
Space
answer.
Invaders.
Very good. Another T-shirt for your enjoyment. This is a hard one. Gen Y.
so hard.
Tim, yes? Tim?
No.
Yes, Tim.
Aquaman?
No.
The scuba edition of Aquaman.
What?
No, I know what it is. It's Big
Scuba
Daddy.
Squad.
Big Daddy is.
Yes.
How do you know
it
that?
is.
Big Daddy is the correct answer.
Because he does.
You've seen the film, have you? Yeah, I haven't seen the film. so-
I've seen the film,
So
but
what- Don't see it?
That's my advice.
Okay, fair enough. This is relating to Generation X.
That is Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
The correct answer.
You're very good.
Let's have a look here. We have Baby Boomers and Generation X on 2 apiece. Gen Y, actually, you're on 3, so that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Up next, more fun to be had. And when I say had, I don't mean swindled out of your savings. That happens during the commercials on tape. Welcome back. Hello, thank you for remaining with us. From T-shirts through the ages to the music business now, where solo careers are embarked upon for any number of reasons. Rob Thomas, for example, left Matchbox 20 for tax purposes. Richard Ashcroft quit The Verve on the advice of a gypsy. Phil Collins left Genesis so that he could record a number of albums largely indistinguishable from the ones he'd done with Genesis. All this may be relevant as we play Goto Boto Solo. Our teams need to tell me the name of the singer and the band they were in immediately before, their solo career. So it's very simple. We'll look at a single singer, tell me the band that he or she was with, or the group. Here's the very first one. This is Baby Boomers.
Yes, well, it's Diana Ross, and she set out because the Supremes, on her own, because the Supremes didn't like the hairstyle, or the eyes, or the frock.
Yes.
And she had a number of great hits, one of which was Chain Reaction, which was easily the worst song ever recorded.
No, that was a fine song. Yes, you're very, very right. That is exactly right.
Yes, she is.
It's Diana Ross and the Supremes.
Well done.
Have a look. This is the next solo singer, the solo and why.
Well, it's Bernard Fanning. He did Tea and Sympathy on his own and stuff like that and made people cry. And Powderfinger, obviously, they're going out in their farewell.
That's right. You've got a point for that. That's
I can't go into it as much as HG.
Here's another singer that we know and love. And what band was she from or group? Baby Boomers.
Remember Alex the Seal? This is Belinda Carlisle,
It is Belinda
Yes.
who went out on a solo career. It was the Go-Go's.
Correct. the
Go-Go's is
Go-Go's.
correct. That's exactly right. And an extra point if you can tell me the male singer featured underneath there, Generation X.
No, I'm wrong in my mind. I'm not going to say... No.
So Robert Goulet.
It is Robert Goulet. Robert Goulet was in the Go-Go's. That's a little known fact.
Very
It's either Robert
temporary.
Goulet or Howard Keel, but I think it's Robert Goulet. Very well done. That's an extra point. Have a look here at this person and tell me which band they were in. Generation X.
That is Peter Gabriel.
Correct, yes.
And he was actually in Genesis.
Yes. You're right. And there's the man that took over from him on the right of screen there, Phil Collins, looking not the progressive rock guru that the Genesis perhaps needed at that point in their career.
Both the band and the output were dreadful, though, weren't they?
You think all the way through?
Selling England by the pound. I mean,
really? Didn't
that
like
was just appalling.
Really?
And all their other records, you know, and then he went off and they both went off. You know,
Cadbury
Collins
commercials
was dreadful. And then Gabriel, I mean, what was all that about? Climbing up on Salisbury Hill.
I know, but it was a wonderful. What about Shock the Monkey?
Sledgehammer.
Shock the Monkey was a wonderful song.
I do like those songs. Come on, come on.
Sledgehammer?
Yeah.
Do you get the feeling that...
Can I say none of it rocks?
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, Jen, why?
I don't know what anyone's talking about.
OK, well, we'll move on. We'll have a look at this person. You might know this band. You might know this person and which band it was, Generation X.
Kelly Rowland.
Yes.
Kelly Rowlands is correct.
And she's from the...
Destiny's
Child.
Yes.
Destiny's Child, yes.
Yes, very nicely done. All right, very interesting situation now. Gen Y and Generation X are on 5 points apiece, and you now, baby boomers, you who were winning are now behind by 1 point. You're only on 4. All right, now we live in a competitive age where coming first, for some cockeyed reason, apparently makes you a winner. But what if coming first didn't make you a winner, but being able to tell who came first did? A more contrived introduction you'll never hear for our brand new game, Chicken or Egg. OK, now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show our teams 2 things, and they have to buzz in and tell me which one came first. It's very, very simple. This is a simple game. It'll be a fun game, and you'll have a lot of...
Gee, it'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes, that's good. All right, here we go. Chicken or egg. Tell me which is the chicken and which is the egg. In terms of time, baby boomers.
Well, let's discuss. I think KFC was before first in Australia. I tend to think I had friends that worked at KFC before McDonald's opened.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, in 1920. What do you think?
Well,
do you remember the old days where you'd go to the... This was just before my time, might have been your time, where you'd go to the local Chinese with a saucepan to get your takeaway.
No, that's several generations ago.
Really?
I don't think they've done that since about 1902.
Really?
There was an act in
What was it
Parliament.
like?
It was terrific.
Do you think... I think KFC was here before McDonald's.
OK,
do you agree with me?
Let's go with that.
We're going with
Yeah,
that.
you're right. The chicken joint came before the hamburger place. That's quite right. 1968 versus 1971. And, you know, legally, you still can go into any takeaway outlet with a saucepan and you can get them to fill it up.
Really?
They don't have... They're not legal... Legally, they're required to fill it if you bring it in. That's quite true. You can come in with anything.
Wheelie bin.
Yeah. All right, that's good. You played that well. Here's the next 2 things. Tell me which one came first. Gen Y, hello.
What do you...
Facebook.
You think Facebook came first? Gosh.
I just heard an in the audience.
I reckon
Does that
YouTube
worry
came
you?
first, man. But I don't want to, like,
And Facebook
get
was
up in
like
your...
back in the uni days and stuff for the guys. And they're 27 now. That's years ago.
They were like...
Oh, well, no, we'll say YouTube then. This is you're the captain, man.
No, I am not. I am not the
YouTube,
captain.
Sean.
I am
YouTube? No, it's not YouTube. You're right the first time. It's actually Facebook was 2004 and YouTube was the next year.
Yeah.
They were very close.
wouldn't have
And you
The
were
person
right.
who should be sent out.
Yeah.
That disappointed all before. That was an anticipatory one for Josh telling you to switch it. So, no, you're wrong there, so you don't get a point.
Fault.
It was your fault.
my fault.
It was your fault. You should
Yeah.
take full blame for that.
I take full blame.
All right, but you're all on 5 now. It's interesting now, as opposed to before. It was just tedious. But
Yeah.
now it's actually worth following this game. All right, have a look. Here's the next 2 things, and you know the rules by now. Generation X.
Hang on. Elvis Presley. Oh, sorry. I was going to go artist. Woodstock was 69. Elvis Comeback Special came first, then Woodstock.
So sorry, Elvis Comeback Special?
Elvis. You don't think so?
I don't think so. I thought the Elvis Comeback Special was 71.
Charlie, you should...
No, that's Aloha in Hawaii.
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty sure...
Actually, with that hairdo, I'll let you answer this.
No, I'm pretty sure the Elvis Comeback Special was earlier. It was filmed in San Francisco. I think it was mid-60s, like 65, 66. That's what I think.
Well, Charlie, you are right. It was the first. It was 68 and Woodstock was 69. And 71 was white jumpsuit time for Elvis.
Aloha in Hawaii was the first satellite television event to be around the globe, but it came after Woodstock.
Well, that was a good day.
That's the
Right, that's a point
difference
for you.
between me and Charlie as a captain.
Why is that?
I get them wrong.
Yes, sure. All right, here's the next
Killing
one.
all.
These are 2 things. Tell me which one came first. Hey, go for it, Charlie.
All right.
And of course, Chrissy.
It's just a guess anyway, so it doesn't matter. Who
Who was born first?
Who was born first? Who came out the old chute Old twin shoot.
I think
Who,
Mary Kate looks like she's better formed than Ashley.
Well, OK, sure. So she's... what, Mary Kate was born, what,
second, because she spent longer in the oven?
No, I
Yeah.
think she came out first,
Yeah.
and then
suddenly...
Ashley was stuck inside.
No, well, it was Mary Kate was the second one. Ashley was the first one by 2 minutes, you see. No, so you got that one wrong. 10:25,
2 minutes?
10:27.
2 minutes changes everything.
That's a quick.
What's that?
It's a quick turnaround.
It's a quick.
What
bam.
Well, what about you and Drew? How far apart were you two?
Like three years.
Wow.
Here's another thing that may interest you. Not music related. So this is history. This is a bit of history here. Which came first here, the moon landing or Watergate?
Oh, this will be good.
Which one was it? Gem Y, you
I'm
Chris?
just going
Seriously.
for the 50-50. I mean,
Yeah?
I'm just going for the 50-50, you know?
Right. It
Because we can't lose points. No, we can't lose. We can't lose. We can't.
Come on. Come on. This
We
is
can't
awesome.
lose, yeah, we can.
Moon landing or Watergate?
This is great.
was the,
Why?
you know,
Why is it great?
I just love watching you think.
I'd say, well, can I just tell you what I think? I reckon the moon landing came first.
Yeah, you think so?
Watergate is a black and white picture.
Yeah, I did notice that.
So.
But I saw Frost Nixon the other day, so it's the moon landing.
Moon landing is correct. That is right. That is 1969. And Watergate occurred in 1972. Very good. That's a point for you. It's time for a commercial break now, and if you don't want to know what the products are, look away now. According to Wikipedia, 2010 is International Deadly Snake Month. And so tonight we feature in our magic window, over here, 4 of the world's deadliest snakes. Jules Lund, the branded crate, the Indian taipan and Godman's pit viper. All right, now who's going to pick first? Let's say, I don't know, baby boomers, would you like to pick first? Because you're on 5. You're the lowest score at the possible moment.
Well, I think
Are
the
you a
deadliest
snake
of that
man?
lot is the banded crate. You know, where if you saw one, you'd be wanting to get in the car pretty quickly.
All right, branded
Even
crate,
underwater?
branded crate. Let's have a look. Banded crate. Here we go. And that means you are playing Who Said That?
Oh, no, I hate this.
One team member names the identity of the person's name of whoever it is being impersonated by the other team member's impression for a point. It's very simple. So who wants to do the impression? Who wants to not do the impression?
Did you understand that at all?
No, I reckon you should do the impression.
Do you think? Are
Yeah,
you?
and write down who it is and
And
then
show
hold
it
up.
to you.
Yeah, and then I'll be able to help you
Would
out.
that be okay?
That's fine, Amanda. You come out here. We can't have you giving the answer, but I'm sure you'll be very good. In fact, I don't think you've done this before. It's the first time, isn't it?
I'm a little bit
18 months.
nervous.
That's all right. I think you'd be very good at this. You would have seen.
Shut it
You would
up.
have seen. You've got to pay attention, though,
Yeah,
HG. You've got to pay
we're
attention.
about to begin.
That's all right. Here we go. You can hold this card. All right. You would have seen that
Okay,
movie.
yeah.
All right. Here we go.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
It's Peter Finch in Network. Haven't got a clue what the name of the character is.
Howard Beale.
Howard Beale.
Howard Beale's the correct answer. That's good. I'll take the actor. That's fine. That's good. It was a very good
Very good
impression.
impression. I'm proud
That's
of
good.
that.
Paddy Chayefsky would be impressed if he was alive today.
There's one
that?
for the buffs.
Yeah, that's right.
Paddy Chayefsky.
Joke for no one there. It wasn't even a joke. It's just the person's name. He wrote Network.
You know,
basically.
I'm probably the only person in the universe who hasn't seen this film.
Is that the
but
quote?
No, but I know enough of it to be able to do an impression.
Isn't that good? That's that obvious, HG. OK, go.
Speed.
Terrible. Clearly haven't seen the film at all. Or the actor in anything by the look of it.
Was that helping?
No, what is that?
That's
It's not Star Wars.
you know, that's being up there in one of those
Is
things.
it? Oh,
Not
okay.
Star Wars.
Okay.
You know, okay, here's a few things.
Yeah.
Like, can't be Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder, can it?
How about this? I feel the need for speed in this plane.
Hey,
Oh,
wait a
Top
minute.
Gun.
Top Gun. Well, it is Top Gun. It's a
Yeah, Tom Cruise,
But you
right?
can't add.
Sorry about that.
You can't add lines.
I haven't seen it, you know.
It's a perfect film. You can't add things.
Okay. Is there some reason my thing?
That's not bad.
I should actually get an Oscar for
that's
that.
pretty good.
I know.
That's
Forget
really
a Logie,
good.
I'm moving up to an
Sure.
Oscar. And you know what? I haven't even seen the film.
I
Isn't
know.
that
It's a
incredible?
film.
It's not Tom Cruise.
Give me that line again,
Okay.
please.
Is there some reason my coffee isn't ready? Has she died or something?
That is very good.
I haven't even seen it. That's pretty amazing.
more I see it, the
I'm
better it
channeling
gets.
this piece of paper.
It's not a film with Anne Hathaway in it, by any chance.
Yes, it is.
And it's,
I mean, that's your job to
That's
say.
fine, yes.
She's the helper to the person who's Meryl
this person?
Streep, who's running the magazine. And it's meant to be based on the Vogue editor, Anna Wintour.
No, that was the other. Oh, yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Do you know the name of the film?
Just the name of the film.
Yeah.
Devil Wears Prada.
Is there some reason we don't
Girl
think
Wears
she did
Prada.
it or
What's
something?
that?
Something to do with Prada.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the girl wears Prada?
Devil.
The devil does.
Oh, the devil wears Prada. Gee, the girl.
Well done, HG. Yes.
Okay. She's look, I'm trying to guess. She's magically babylicious. Is that close?
That's like Cartman from South
I
Park.
know. It's uncannily not at all like this. She's magically babylicious. Is that it?
It's like Rain Man.
I know. Channeling Ali McGraw.
It's not Alex.
You look like Lizzie Beresworth from Prison.
I know, it is a bit... Put your head in the ironing press if you're not careful.
Can I have a clue, without going any further with the impressions?
Well, it's there were two very successful films made starring these guys.
She's magic. Well, see, if...
Two films, same
you
people.
do it, you do it.
Yeah.
No, I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
I've never seen
Is it about Cameron Diaz by any chance?
No.
No.
Anybody know? Anybody want to buzz in? Generation X.
It's they're talking about Claudia Schiffer, and it's
Claudia Schiffer.
Wayne's World.
It is Wayne's World. Very well done,
Wayne's
Charlie. That's a well-deserved point.
Sorry, no, I would have never got that off the reel.
Is that it?
Yeah, you're up to 9 points now. You're winning.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Generation X, you are next. You're on 7, all right? You're on 7, so you get to choose the remaining deadly adders there. Jules Lund, Indian Taipan or Godman's Pit Viper.
Well, you are the guest and have a passion for venomous snakes.
I like a pakora. I'm going to choose the Indian Taipan.
The Indian Taipan, very well done. An excellent selection. That means you are playing third draw down. Come on, guys. The first draw, cutlery, toothpicks, chopsticks, tea strainer, stuff that you need every day. Second draw, string, rubber bands and school reports, stuff that you use every now and again. Third draw, stuff you've been meaning to fix or don't know what it is. Fourth draw, placemats. Tell me what's in the third drawer for a point and when it first came on the market. That's all you have to do.
For another
Do we have
point?
to-
For
do we have
Another
to-
point. You get 2 points out of this.
Is that the third draw? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh, ow.
What do you think? What do you
Right.
think? What is that?
That looks painful,
What is that?
whatever it is.
That is.
It's a vice of some
that is
sort.
a midget's crossbow. It's okay. This turns and tightens. So that's pushing something down into a right angle. Right into a right angle.
It's
there.
something carpentry?
It can be used near wood. Yes, it can be used near wood. It's not specific to a carpenter, but it helps a wooden item.
It helps
It helps a wooden item. A floor?
No, not quite as large as a floor. Depending on how big the floor is, obviously.
I'm crap at this.
A tiny floor.
Wait,
You do very well. You open that jaw like an expert.
it's okay. You got to run. It's. I mean, obviously everyone loves to make a triangle around the home.
It's good fun. I enjoy it.
And this
Corners
would
are
be,
important.
this would make a right-angled triangle very well.
Well, you know, it
Given
is
the
about right
equipment.
angles. It is about right angles and wood. Does
A
anyone
frame,
know?
picture
corner?
frame, picture frame, corner.
Yes, that's
joiner.
exactly what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Corner clamp.
Awesome.
Wait, we got to guess when.
Yeah, you might be given some assistance there. I think it might be engraved on it somewhere if you want to have a look at it. We'll tell you
This
when
was. I never learnt to read. So
1910?
1910.
20s.
1890s.
1890s.
Actually, it was 1894, and it's engraved on there. 1894. That's when they went for the patents. So
Where the- where the-
1 point out of 2. That's
Where
not
the
too bad.
flip is the 1894 on that, Sean?
Hey, you watch your language. Now you put that in the first.
Come
drawer.
on, my favourite part,
Here we
magic
go.
drawer.
Another bit. Magic drawer.
What do we
And there's
got? What do we
something
got?
in there.
Oh, goodness gracious. I
So
have
that-
no idea.
I think it goes over a shoulder. I put it over.
you think?
Put it over around your neck or over your shoulder.
Is it
Right.
some sort of little mask?
For what purpose do you think?
to look
To
at.
make you look like the Tin Man.
I've got an idea, Sean.
Yes.
I've got
You've
one.
just bought an ice cream from the Mr. Whippy van. You're at a parade, but you still want to be able to clap the parade. You need something to hold your ice cream while you clap the parade.
And, yes.
I think it's an
Or a drink.
Ice
Look,
cream?
if you do like that, you could get a drink in there.
like a cocktail
Can.
glass. No, I reckon cocktail.
A wine
Because the
glass.
angle, hang a wine glass or a cocktail glass.
That's
around
exactly
your
what
neck.
it is. You've worked it out. That's much more sensible than ice cream cones. It's a wine glass holder.
Why would you hang it around
Wine
your
glass
neck?
holder. Do you know what year it was?
I think that's
Oh, that's
relatively
recent.
modern. I
Yeah.
think that's, what do you reckon, 80s?
No, I think it's newer than that.
Your 90s. Do you want to go 90s? Noughties?
I reckon it's
Do you want to go to the
noughties.
future? Do you want to go 2085?
This is going to be invented tomorrow. No, I reckon noughties.
Noughties? No, 90s. 90s. You were right there, but you sort of went past it. No, it's 1990s, but you do get a point for getting a wine glass holder eventually. Here's another one in the third drawer down there, if you have a look.
Right.
All right, this is it. We're going to get this.
Okay, this is...
You should know what this is, Chrissy, I think, and I think more perhaps than Charlie, you would perhaps have an idea what this is.
It has a magnet on the back. Mm-hmm. It's the sort of thing I really hate.
Why?
I hate a knick-knack, and I don't like the way it has joints.
You hate
this gives me the heebie-jeebies,
You
let me
hate
tell
things
you.
with joints?
You don't...
Yeah.
So you're not keen on your own legs?
No, I avoid myself from here down.
Okay.
From there down. I think it holds something against the fridge, like papers.
Jen Y, you seem to be keen.
Is it a handbag holder?
It is indeed a handbag holder. You get a point for that. That's how it works.
How do you know that?
When do you think, Jen Y?
I mean, I've only been seeing them lately,
Yeah, so-
but I've only been alive lately.
So you reckon the noughties?
Yeah, naughty.
Oh, that's right. You get another point. Very well done. Third draw down will reveal something more to you.
Is there something more? All right.
What do you think it might be?
Okay. That...
It's a... it looks like you put liquid in it.
Yes.
Yes, that's right, but I need
I'm
more
sure you're up to
information.
something more specific
Yeah, a
than
little
that.
bit, yeah.
Well, it seals, it's rubberised, it's...
What does it smell
Is it
like?
early...
It smells like oil.
Really?
It's an engine-y smell.
Right. So you think this is just it holds oil? Simple as that. This is an oil
It's an oil
canister.
No,
holder.
it's not. It's not that. It's nothing to do with oil. Baby boomers, do you know?
Is it an old bed warmer?
That's what it is. It's a stainless
Like
steel
my
bed warmer.
husband.
Yes, I guess it would work like a thermos. Fill it up and put it in your bed. And what? Given it's open to you now, but which decade do you think, HG, Amanda?
Well, gee, what a challenge. Let's try 1880s and work forward.
Yes. No.
Can I have a guess, Sean?
Sure, that is wrong. But what do you think?
I think that's the 40s, Sean.
1940s is the correct answer.
Yes!
And congratulations, you didn't do too bad. You're still losing. You're on 9 points. But Baby Boomers are on 11 and Gen Y are on 11. You're on 9. Well, time for some ads now, and if you feel anything like I do, I suggest you stick your head out the window and yell, "I'm as complacent as hell, and I'm going to take this indefinitely." It's my advice to you. Hello, welcome back. Now, this week on the Take website, there are some tasteful photos of Mitsubishis, taken with their permission, and also a link enabling you to donate to Beyond Blue, which is an extraordinarily worthy cause. And don't forget that tonight's victorious team will be awarded this. It's a 1956 Bank Officials Association table tennis trophy donated by my mother, who I think is in the audience tonight. It's the only time I get to see her. All right, now, you guys... now, who hasn't done? Is it Gen Y? Gen Y, would you like to pick? Now, you've got Jules Lunn, you know, who's a great deadly snake, or
Red one.
Godwin's
We'll take the
Pit
red
Viper.
one.
Yeah, I've never heard of it either, so yeah, the red one.
The red one.
All right. Which one? Godman's Pit Viper.
What?
Godman's Pit Viper it is, and that means you are playing 7 degrees. Eight people, 7 connections. Connections might be different, so you'll need an adapter or you'll short out your hairdryer. Okay, you ready to play Gen Y? Come over here, this will be fun. What have you forgotten what we're doing? So you get the gist of this, don't you? The bookend people, you know, the panda and that person up the end there, they have to remain where they are. But there'll be connections that'll join each one to the next one all the way down the line. So it's up to you to find that connection. You get a point for each one.
What I find quite difficult usually is knowing who the hell they are.
Okay. All right, well, let's start up here. This is Kung Fu Panda. I don't know what his character name is, though.
He is drawn-ish, and that is drawn-ish.
The Bullwinkle thing.
So far,
They're
that's
drawn.
something.
Yep.
Jason Alexander, Seinfeld and other mediocre things.
Musicals and things.
Stallone?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing okay.
He's got blue glasses on.
Yep, looking horrible. Is that Angelina Jolie?
Yeah, that's the Mr. and Mrs. Smith photo. So she's got the... Yeah, that's when she ruined Jennifer Aniston's life around about this time.
I quite like Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, you feel sorry for her.
Bruce Willis. Was that right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, you looked at me like I wasn't right.
Now, hang on. That's John Voight, I think. Is that right?
Well, I can't tell
Oh, you
till
can't
the
actually
end.
say. All right.
No, I can't say
Both
that.
wearing hats. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Demi Moore.
Demi Moore. Is that who that is?
Yeah. Or Demi, if you're American.
Okay.
Okay, well, I reckon I can put two people close together because John Voight is Angelina Jolie's dad.
Oh, great. Let's. Right. Well,
So I just move them.
this is John Voight and this is Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, I'll take John.
Okay, but we don't know where we're going to need to put them.
Well, I'll just move John up, yeah?
All right, we'll just get rid of Bruce.
Is this how 7 degrees works?
Yeah, this is it. This is exactly
This is
right,
it,
Tim.
isn't it?
You have a greater grasp of this game than Josh, and he's played it a couple of
Do
times.
you have any? Are they like? Because last time they were all connected by like movies they've been in.
Well, they're connected by more than just necessarily the movies or
So it could be any connection.
Could be any connection.
Was Jason
at all.
Alexander the voice of the panda?
I don't know, but Jason Alexander is already next to the panda, and I feel like the people that made the show wouldn't do that.
All right. Well, let's get Bruce.
I work with what I know.
Let's get Bruce.
Okay, who does
and
Bruce?
take him to his ex.
Who does Bruce know?
Demi.
Bruce knows Demi.
So move Bullwinkle to that way.
You're so good at this.
Thank you.
Is this Bullwinkle? Is that what that is?
Oh, Rocky.
Rocky. Okay,
You've
all
done
right,
it.
They've both got the same name.
Subconsciously done it.
That's interesting, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, move these up.
Those over.
Well, relatively interesting.
Relatively. Does Rocky Bullwinkle have anything to do with Bruce Willis?
Oh, yeah, sure. They're next to each other.
Then they're okay.
Okay.
Jason Alexander.
They are related because he can do some hilarious voices.
You think he might be one
He
of the
may
voices?
be one of the voices
In
in
Little
Kung Fu
Panda.
Panda.
Yeah, sure.
Not actually the panda, but in Kung Fu Panda. No?
He was in the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie.
Okay, done. All right. So,
and Angelina was in Kung Fu Panda as a voice.
yes.
There you go.
Yeah,
And
obviously.
Just a time, move that down.
Yeah.
Rocky and Rocky, they're both
There
the
we
same
go.
name. That's here. We don't have any connection between Bruce and. Do we do have
Yeah,
Bruce?
yeah, Demi and Bruce.
That's it.
All right, that's it. You locked that away. Let's have a look. See how we're going now.
We did it, guys.
It's interesting. Let's have a look here. We'll go backwards from Kung Fu Panda, which is it's a bookmark. Okay, so you actually get a point for not having to do anything. So that's a point for that. You're quite right. Angelina Jolie was the voice of the tigress in that film. John Voight is her father. That's quite right. Then you got what you did was you got the connection between Rocky and Bullwinkle, but you got them around the wrong way. If you switch them round. Because what it should have happened, it should have been Demi Moore first, who's married to Bruce Willis, which is right. Okay, who appears in The Expendables with Sylvester Stallone. All right, whose famous role was Rocky, who was the sidekick to Bullwinkle the Moose, and then Jason Alexander, as we know, was in Bullwinkle the Moose, and then we have the connection that Jason Alexander was in Seinfeld and bought a car that he believed was owned by John Voight in Seinfeld, who's the father of Angelina Jolie, who gets us to Kung Fu Panda. So that you sort of had the connections right, but you just had them in slightly the wrong order. So I'm going to give you 4 points out of 8 for that, ladies and gentlemen. 4 points out of 8. Pretty good. Ahead, a cocktail of questions and answers poured down the beckoning gullet of Yogen. Yogen up next. Hi, welcome back. Yogen now, and tonight's subject gets in everywhere and is extraordinarily irritating. No, it's not Richard Reed, it's... Dust and Dirt. Dust and Dirt! Now, these questions have been tailored specifically to each of your generations. You get them right, get a point. Get them wrong, though, and you lose 2 points. All right, baby boomers, are you ready? Your time and your questions
We're ready.
start now.
Yeah, lay them on us, Sean.
Which prehistoric motorist would have had filthy feet after even a very short drive?
Do you know the answer?
Oh, this is out of the Flintstones.
Yes.
Barney
Fred.
Rubble or Fred Flintstone.
Yes.
That's right. Either or would have been fine. Correct? That's a point. Who made famous the popular song My Old Man's a Dustman?
Lonnie Donegan.
Lonnie Donegan is correct.
yes.
Well done. Which of the following was the second sequel to The Dirty Dozen? Was it A, The Dirty Dozen, The Next Mission, B, The Dirty Dozen, The Deadly Mission, C, The Dirty Dozen, The Fatal Mission, or D, Dirty Dozen 2, Kings of Mykonos?
The Nappy Sand Challenge. I have no idea.
I think it was
So
the
I'm leaving
first one
here.
at a guess.
You think the second sequel was called The Next Mission?
Yeah.
No, I'm afraid it was called The Deadly Mission.
Oh, The Deadly Mission, okay.
Bad luck. There's 2 points off.
Fair enough.
All that hard work and you've lost 2 points now. Were the
Well,
dirty...
he had a go.
You did.
You know, we didn't stand on the sidelines like others I could know.
No, and if you say pass, you lose 3 points. So.
To be fair to the other teams, they're not actually playing this round.
I don't think that's fair, Sean.
Were the dirty deeds AC/DC was prepared to undertake expensive?
No, they were done dirt cheap.
They were done dirt cheap. That's a point for you. Very nicely done. That concludes your questions.
Would you have
Very good. Generation X, your time and your questions start now. According to Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing, who puts baby in a corner? Nobody. That's right. That's right. It's a point for you. Complete this familiar chant from early 70s cricket. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If Lily doesn't get you, then...
His moustache will.
No. No, it doesn't even rhyme, Chrissy.
If Lily doesn't get you, Tomo must.
Is the correct answer. Well worked out.
Genius.
Which popular Australian novelist, who isn't Bryce Courtney, wrote dirt music?
Tim
Tim Winton?
Is the correct answer. Doing very nicely. For 12 points. The Dirt is the 2001 autobiography of which American hard rock band whose name features 2 sets of umlauts?
Motley Crue.
Is the correct answer. Well done. That's the end. That concludes your questions.
It is amazing.
All right, Baby Boomers, you're on 14. Generation X, you're on 9. And Gen Y, you're winning.
We're winning. We just need to not lose a point.
That you don't.
Round.
If you cannot lose a point in this, then you will be the winner at the end of this round.
Yeah.
Your time and your questions start now. Thank you. According to Marjorie Dawes in Little Britain, is dust low in fat or high in fat?
Low.
Low in fat is correct. That's a point.
Makes sense.
In 2007, the Sydney Morning Herald reported that tickets for Silverchair concerts were going like what kind of dust?
How many types of dusts do you know?
Could it be silver dust?
Pardon?
Could it be silver dust? Because that's a pun.
Silver dust?
Could it be silver dust? Because it's silver chair?
No, it's gold dust. It's gold dust, I'm afraid. They got it wrong. They said they were going like gold dust. Doesn't actually make any sense.
No.
I think they meant as precious as gold dust. They meant selling like hotcakes or something. They got it wrong.
But the
And you got it
silver
wrong
chair,
too.
the silver dust could have... Anyway.
Which of the following occupations has not been featured on the Discovery Channel series Dirty Jobs? A, sewer inspector, B, leech trapper, C, squid dissector, or D, skull cleaner?
Okay, I've seen the sewer one.
The squid one can't exist.
Squid dissector.
Dissector,
Why
because-
would you dissect a squid?
Because you can just... Yeah, there's no need for it.
What's skull cleaner? I could imagine would be, museums or something.
Yeah.
I could imagine why you'd want skulls to be cleaned.
What was the leech one? What was the leech one?
Leech trapper.
Yeah, they need leeches in
Yeah.
hospitals. They use them still sometimes, so that's a job.
It's got to be the squid thing.
You're quite right. That's a point for you. According to NASA satellite imagery, the largest single source of wind-blown dust in the world is, at present, the Baudelaire Depression. In which African country is it, rhyming with Vlad?
Chad.
Chad is the correct answer. That's it. That concludes your questions. Gen Y are winning. Gen Y are winning. If we stop now, you would win this game on just the merits of your efforts. 19 points. Next, Endgame throws the gauntlet into our team's collective face and runs away giggling in a finish to the death on Tay. Welcome back. And so we come, as we inevitably must, to our endgame. Tonight, our endgame envelope is delivered by Star Trek's Mr. Spock being attacked by a woodpecker. Thank you very much. Mr. Spock, do I need to sign? Do I need to sign anything, Mr. Spock? It's all right. Thank you very much. Mr. Spock being attacked by... All right, now tonight's game is worth 11 points, which means anybody can win.
Yes.
And does ask the question, which generation is best at? Getting home late. All right. Now, it's 3 a.m. Our teens have returned home from a party. Their task is to creep into our especially pitch black Talkin Bout Your Generation house without waking their sleeping parents. Got to sneak in, creep in through the garage, although if you could just slow down ever so slightly as you pass our sponsors' vehicles, that would be great, because they would appreciate that, and for every second on screen that you see the sponsors' vehicles, we get $10,000. So that's not to be sneezed at. So if you could do that for me, look at the screen here, I'll tell you what you have to do. What you do is you climb in through the window, that window there, thank you very much, and you get out and you move over there to the door, and there's a dog. You've got to take the dog out, put the dog out, and also the garbage out, and then you go down here to the bathroom, which is just there, and you go inside the bathroom and you brush your teeth, as you would do before you go to bed. So brush your teeth, get out of the bathroom, then you go down here into the kitchen where you fill your hot water bottle, and you'll see the garbage that you've got to take out. That's just down there to the right, and get a glass of milk, have a glass of milk, that's fine, and then go into your bedroom there where you see pyjamas are on the bed. Okay, so put your pyjamas onto your body, onto your own bodies, I should stress, and then say your prayers and then go to sleep. You have to actually go to sleep as quickly as possible before I come in. And whoever can do that the quickest and also the quietest, because you don't want to wake your parents up. If you make noise, you're out. You're disqualified. Okay? You ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, on your way. And the quiet as possible. Wow, that's 1 second, that's 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5. It's $50,000 so far. 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. Gosh, 80, 90,000, 10. Really? $100,000 just for this. Well, that's good. The sponsors will be very happy with that. All right, now I've got to remind you at home that as they come through the window, you can see this is actually completely black, and we're using special night vision cameras. So the cast cannot actually see what's going on, but these little torches that they have. So the greenish tinge is because it's a nighttime camera. So
Now this will be a feat if I can get through here. Geez, it's about 20 years since I've done this. Wow, crops.
Okay, so as we can see, baby boomers coming in through the window first.
Oh, sorry, your fingers. Who's this one out? Wait, what happens? Quick.
Now remember that the first thing they have to do is get the dog out of the house.
Is it a red
What
one?
colour? Let's find a red one.
Here's the red one here.
You got the red one? Here you go. Hello, little one. Is that red? Where's the red?
Second through the window, of course, Gen Y.
Try over there.
Where's the back door?
Now Josh likes dogs. I don't think he'd want to put the dog out. He'll probably take it to bed with him, I think.
That's our dog. That's our dog.
He's doing a very good job of being quiet.
Close the door.
I can hear HG wheezing. Once the dogs are out, it's time to brush their teeth.
Bring the other side of it.
Amanda's looking for her teeth now.
Take advantage of my touch.
Straight ahead.
Quick. I'll do a hot water bottle. You do the gas.
They're in the kitchen. Why are they in the kitchen? Oh, they're looking for the garbage, to put the garbage out. Because that's what you do. You do the jobs that you haven't done.
It's real garbage.
Now, I wouldn't recommend that at home. Don't vault over furniture in darkness.
It really stinks bad. Do that.
Josh is looking down the sink for Amanda's teeth.
There's milk here. Milk out.
Now, personally, I wouldn't brush my teeth and then have a drink of milk, but that's just me.
Clean your teeth. Here's the bathroom.
Pardon?
I did it. Someone's doing a wee. Oh.
Put on pyjamas, put on bed socks, go to sleep.
Yes, Mum and Dad have left a list for
I'll hold the torch.
for their children. It's a good idea. Whenever you get home late, you should always check the fridge for a list on the wall.
Oh, that's awful.
Sorry, how do you know where the bedroom?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. This way. It's a couch, it's a lounge room.
Where's the bedroom? What else do we have to do?
Now, normal homes don't actually have cameramen in them. I mean, mine does, obviously.
What are you doing?
I sleep on the couch.
Okay.
They just come back from here.
Now, Josh wants to sleep on the couch, but of course he has a bed, and if he's not in the bed when I come in, he will be disqualified.
No. Check up there. Oh, the bedroom over there.
And I understand that Charlie sleeps standing up.
I want my mum.
Well, they're already in the bedroom. I'm going to go and surprise them, and whoever's in bed first, they'll win.
Leave our pants on.
Actually, don't worry about the pants. Just get okay. Ready?
You got socks. I've got to put socks on my hands. Oh, did you say clear? I didn't even clear.
Dear God, please get me a bigger pair of pyjamas next time.
Please don't let me wet the bed.
Right, lights on. There we go. Well, no one's here. That's a good sign, and everything's clean and tidy. I'll just check in the bedroom. And of course, it was Gen Y in bed first. So Gen Y, you win my mother's table tennis trophy. Sorry to
Hey, that's a go. That's trying it.
Sure. Beautiful and clean. All right, well, that's it. That's your lot. Gen Y win this particular evening. And I'd like to thank our special guests tonight, H.G. Nelson, Chrissy Swan, and, of course, Tim Blackwell. And, of course, our team Meerkats, Amanda, Charlie and Josh. Well, it wasn't exactly the race that stopped a nation, but I think it did slow it down a little, so if we want to hop off, we can at any point. Also, this is Sean McAuliffe reminding you that the horse is the only animal that you can legally hammer a nail into. Good night.